Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
Let's start with Prof. Abantu benu aba, I call them Abantu benu because you supported President Hakainde Hichilema very, very strongly. You were one of the strong voices in the diaspora. And what has gone wrong? Now we have the authorities of President Hakainde Hichilema literally killing, young people. You, in your most viral video I've ever seen, you accused the UPND of literally killing Edgar Lungu too. Look at the pattern that has emerged. What has gone wrong? Let's pick your mind.
Thank you, sir, for that great question. And thank you for your honest assessment of my contribution to the cause of our country. The biggest question right now that everyone needs to ask themselves, and even the president needs to answer to the people of Zambia need to know that their leader is not killing them. People of Zambia need to know that their leader is not a killer killing them. One of the strongest platforms on which HH stood was to say that he would stand up against the killing of innocent Zambians. And he counted a number of people who had been killed during the struggle to remove the PF. But clearly, in a shorter time, if you are using the same count, more people have been killed under his reign than they were killed under the PF. So what the people of Zambia need to know is that their president is not a killer. To what extent and to what degree can the president protect the people of Zambia? If he's not protecting them, then he's killing them. If he's killing them, why is he doing that? The people of Zambia need to know that their government is not eating human beings. You mentioned different people. When I spoke against my own group for their treatment of Edgar Lungu, it was founded because ale yamukupoka kutuma pana ku South Africa bayamufokotola pandeke bali bokuchita msambo. So if a sick man is trying to go get medicines and you remove him from the plane and you take him to his house, what are you trying to do? You are wishing that his health might deteriorate and you're wishing that he might perish. And then you come back and say, no, we didn't revenge, his immunity, we didn't remove it. No. The person who didn't remove immunity from Edgar Lungu is Edgar Lungu because he changed the law on immunity. It requires 3/4 of parliament to remove immunity. From the day they were elected to this very day, they didn't have the capacity to remove that. But the way they treated that man was so poor, so unchristian. I didn't appreciate it. That's why I was very upset. And I issued that message to express my feelings. And I don't apologize for those feelings. Then let's talk about this little guy who used to insult. But I never listened to him because my brother used to tell me he's a pollutant. He actually insults better than me. I said, there's no one Zambia. So, I never listened to him. But the fact is this, he's a citizen and the government of Zambia need to tell us where he is. And if we don't know where he is, it's the same question with the people who...
Why me?
Francis Kapwepo, yes, Francis Kapwepo. If the government cannot tell us where he is, we need to go back to the question. The president of Zambia needs to assure the country that he is not eating people. Let's go to Wakaunde. Kumishia Wakaunde. How many authoritative Wakaunde were there when they were trying to calm the people down? Maybe one. And everybody came from everywhere else. You know, when we say one Zambia, when we say one Zambia, one nation, you have to have a coalition of tribes into your government system. Yeah, but when one Zambia, kubula bagpolo, abantu which come important positions, Erumba says that one Zambia, one Zambia. No, one Zambia. It's a coalition of tribes. People must not be ashamed of their tribe. I am a child of a mother from Zambia and a father from Solwezi. My father and my parents come from two different tribes, but I am proud of both tribes, and I'm a member of both tribes. Tribe is just an extended family, and when we create government in a democracy, we are creating a coalition of tribes into one unit, and it must reflect the population of the country. Not the population of those who were elected in their small villages. No. But what we have in this kind of government is fiancé canonible. Fiancé canonible. We have intelligence system in Zambia. The intelligence system in Zambia should have, or even did have, communication with the president that there is gold that has been discovered in the country and people are gravitating to Mfumbo. By the way, bamwamba kushimwa chali kwa Mfumbo kule kumishikuli okuba leruila kule okuba leipani na kule. Kumushikwa bamushala.
Where we had the rebellion.
Yes. That place is a hot place, and the spirit in that place of the people is very strong. So on the net. You are not just going to move in there and take their things and think you can get away with it. You are trying to burn up that place. So stop it. Stop it. So if they have gone in there with the police, but I'm going back to the question of the people who have died. The people who have died are a lot more than two. The government, it's in the interest of the government to say only two died so that they can present a situation as normal. But there are many ways to get information. It's not two people who have died. So the next question the people of Zambia need to know is that their government is not full of liars. If 50 people have died and they're saying there are two who have died, the people are thinking the government is a liar. So it's this aspect we have where they are losing credibility on the most important and core questions in our country. It's clear that this government is eating human beings. If they're not eating human beings, produce kapwepo. If they're not eating human beings, give us the correct numbers of people who have died. Why are you hiding their numbers? Where have you taken them? Have you eaten them? The people of Zambia need to know that this government is not eating human beings. The people of Zambia need to know that. Yeah.
You spoke before I bring in Father. You spoke about tribalism. Just speak to that. I think you are a more better authority on this matter because, like you say, your mother is from Luapula, your father is from Northwestern Province. Why are you accusing President Hakainde Hichilema of tribalism?
Okay. Tribalism is when you use your tribe as a vehicle to jeopardize the well-being of other tribes. Tribalism is not standing up on the hill and fighting for Bakaund. Say, let me give you a broader example. You have been to Lambaland, in Chingola, in Luansha, in Kalulush, in Indola, and all those were Lamba villages. But those are the best towns and the best places to live in. What happened to them? It's mining. Mining reinvested in their communities. I am not enjoying the whole idea of the president goes and stands on the podium and announces that First Quantum is the biggest taxpayer in this country. But when you go and visit Mijia Bakaonde, Kafako Bijiko, there is nothing there. They are not. Where are the hospitals? Where are the roads? Where are the homesteads? Where are the universities? They are not building anything there. But then where is the money going? One Zambia, one nation doesn't mean you go and bankrupt a village or other people's villages, and then you go and populate everything in Lusaka or in your villages. Two, in the One Zambia, One Nation of Kenneth Kaunda, there was something called tribal balancing. If you look at Kenneth Kaunda's cabinet, there were prominent people from each family and every region. That is not the case with this government. The prominent positions are all going either to Bantu that way or the people from Southern Province. You know, they are more than 55, they hold more than 55% of the position, and yet they are only 13% of the country. They are creating a Rwanda situation where the Tutsis are fewer and they are holding all the important positions. And when we give them this warning, they are saying you are being a tribalist. No, I am countering tribalism. Tribalism is where you use your tribe against other tribes, where you advantage your tribe against others. The president comes up and he says to us, he is the most hated president in the country. Surely 2.8 million that voted for him, they were not over that. There are people from all over the country who voted for him. How can you be the most hated when you win the election by more than 1 million people? That is not normal. That is not normal, Bamwamba. That's not normal. So it's the culture they have amongst part of my family is Ila. So I will say amongst my Ila people. It's a culture they have where they don't pay attention to what is going on in other families. They don't pay attention to what is going on in other tribes. Yeah. So and then back on the cocoa, they find gold. Now it's in the government hands. But if you go to their villages, chepula kufe uleche mengombe wa chepula kufe kana kamuchira uyoli oxte we abulokushta. Bala kulonga 10 years. But the assets that are coming from our people, it has to take an emergency situation where people are killing each other for the government to move. That's being careless. That's being heartless, and I'm not enjoying it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.